Hello, people. It has most certainly been a while, a long while. About a week and some change, we've officially crossed over months. A month, not literal months, but a month since the last time I went live. Hope you all been well, hope you've been relaxing, hope you've been chilling the best that you can, giving the everything, and everything. But a lot's happened that we're gonna have to talk about. We're going to talk about in anticipation of things coming in the far future but have very relevant consequences right now. Still just open up a couple things in the background before we get a yapping. Okay, no, I think we're set up. Hi. I hope you've been well. Hope you've been chilling. Hope you've been relaxing. Oh, let me also go live on Blue Sky. I just realized that's what I need to do. Live. Chatting about EA's acquisition. Games. Games will. Acquisition. What am I saying? What takes and more. There we go. There we go. All right. So, whether you're watching this back right now or watching live with me at the moment, I hope you've been having a good time since the last time we streamed. A lot's happened since the last time we streamed that definitely has a significant impact on this channel, specifically, of course. That being the news on Monday, this past Monday, that EA is officially going to be bought by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Affinity Lake, and Jared Kushner's investment group that goes by the name Affinity Partners. So it's three big names that were part of this acquisition. There's multiple parties and stakeholders, but the biggest names to talk about in terms of what's going on with Electronic Arts is Saudi Arabia, the public investment fund that's part of Saudi Arabia's entire brand that's encroaching into games and sports, but games specifically is what we're talking about right now, Silver Lake, and Jared Kushner's investment group Affinity Partners. Let me pull up the article that we can look at together as we're looking at this. Sorry, this isn't much of like a personal catch-up stream. We'll save that for probably this Sunday. Right now, I wanted to just do a quick update on what we're going to be doing in lieu of that. Make a short update stream, talk about some ideas of things we're going to do with this news in mind. And yeah, just hang out for a moment. From Endless Modes, Elijah Gonzalez, he is being bought by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund and Jared Kushner's investment firm. Now, the thing about this that is especially heartbreaking is that this is a total acquisition. They are going from public to private, meaning that they are going to be entirely owned by the people currently buying them, which is still looking like it's going to be just further ownership by Saudi Arabia's company, the Public Investment Fund, because if you didn't know, PIF already had a 10% stake in EA, which, wasn't ideal, but it was still a publicly traded company at that time, meaning that Saudi Arabia was not the sole shareholders that they were responsible to. The big issue when it becomes a privately owned company by these groups is that they will officially be only beholden to them and have to follow their directives, given that they are the literal sole owners of the company. Now, if you know anything about Saudi Arabia, or frankly even Jared Kushner, given that he is the son-in-law of our current fascist in office, President Trump, Saudi Arabia specifically has an abysmal human rights record, which, every single country has its own dirty laundry when it comes to horrible acts against humanity that it's committed against the past. Except Saudi Arabia's acts are not very much in the past. They are very much present. It is still a country that considers being gay, being queer, against the law, and quite literally still has a death penalty in place for it. It still treats women very much like second class citizens, and even though it's seen a little bit of improvement of that in the past couple of years, it is still an abysmal state of affairs for them. Um, they have still, as far as I know, have not taken responsibility or culpability for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, I believe was his name, the reporter who was, all the evidence points to having been killed at the directive of the crown prince himself. Um, and just still have political dissidents underneath their thumb in terms of who they allow to speak freely in their country. Here's the crown prince's name. I had forgotten for a minute. Mohammed bin Salman. Um, and it's just puts the entire community, any EA lover, in a deeply compromised space. Now, a lot of people have said, which I agree with, is that the biggest thing about this acquisition and about why it's probably happening outside of Saudi Arabia is just continued push to sports wash and esports wash their presence on the global stage, given the fact that they are deeply known at this point as being just a horrible government with so many human right violations underneath their belt. There's also the fact that EA is like the sports publisher. You know, whether it be Madden, whether it be like what's the other one? And 2K is underneath Take Two, but there's still the Madden franchise, which is gigantic in and of itself. Like, to have the football game underneath your belt like that, one of the biggest selling games, period. Anytime people buy a console, like, there, so many of them are buying it with the express purpose of getting one of those sports games. And considering the sports push that Saudi Arabia has already had, I would argue, in addition to other people, that that is a huge component of why EA specifically has been taken by them. But as we all know, that's not the only game that EA has underneath their belt. The big one being The Sims when it comes to this channel. We'll get to it in a second. They still own BioWare, which has made the Mass Effect games and the Dragon Age games. They're a publisher with some significant pull. Have thousands of people underneath their belt, which puts this entire situation into an even more dire light, considering that when we know with big acquisitions like this, in the $55 billion acquisition with $20 billion of leverage buyout, that's $20 billion of debt that Electronic Arts is on the hook for, that they are, it'll take nothing short of a miracle for them to be able to pay that back, in all honesty. I'm incredibly pessimistic about their ability to pay that back, especially considering that they're trying to bet on AI to make up the cost of some of that at the very least, which, if nothing else, even if some miraculous way it does help them cover the cost, it will inevitably still mean that they're going to be laid off workers. This was something that we could have already predicted, considering that all big acquisitions like this, historically, almost like clockwork, end or in some way involve mass layoffs to recuperate the cost of some of the gigantic buyouts that are happening, or just to cut costs when they consider roles to get redundant. But considering the massive amount of money the company's on the hook for too, it's looking incredibly dire for that entire space come next year when it's time to close the deal. Because the deal's not officially closed yet. It still has a couple of different hoops to go for it. But by all intents and purposes, EA plans to be acquired for $55 billion by these groups. They're going to try and close it in Q1 of the fiscal year 2027. I kept thinking it was 2026 for some reason, but it's actually 2027. And yeah, just especially with The Sims, The Sims is a big game here. It's part of why I want to do today's stream. Even outside of just like the personal moment of Sims being a big reason why so many of you are here, why so much of the people have even known about me from TikTok and now on Twitch, it is incredibly demoralizing to see a game that I have spent so much of my life playing be taken by a company, or taken by a country's company that I know is not going to treat it right. Like, don't get me wrong, Sims has already had multiple problems. The Sims 4 has genuinely not been a fun game if you don't have mods or are willing to shell out the money for the expansion packs. The expansion packs themselves are genuinely too expensive most of the time for what they're giving, or have content that should have just come with the base game. The game itself is very buggy, which might be more of a matter of the fact that so much of EA's time has not been going towards the Maxis' team to work on that. But again, sports stuff. So a lot of reasons that Sims has been in the imperfect spot for many years now. But it's not changed the fact that it has been a game that I still love a lot. It's a game that I've enjoyed a lot, and that I know many other people have. So to see this happen underneath a country that we know for a fact isn't going to give it attention is already horrible. Then there's the other factor again, that The Sims is like one of the gay games. Like it just is. It's in the franchise's history. Literally, when The Sims was coming on the stage, when it was first being revealed on the game conferences back in the day, comes down to the fact that Neo City, woo with you, how you doing? I'm happy you came in with this energy, even though I'm not exactly talking about the nicest thing right now. But yeah, like the game, The Sims is inseparable from its LGBTQ plus community. They've been with them from the beginning. It's continued to be with each other even to today. Your vacation was good? Nice. Where'd you go to? Was this a vacation to New York City? Or am I forgetting the wrong thing? I'm glad you had a good vacation, though. That's very nice. Very much needed in these times. Women are a huge component of the Sims players, too. Just The Sims has been a great spot for people who feel underrepresented in the game space or feel like there's not many games where they can represent themselves to congregate and live out those lives of either just finding themselves or expressing themselves in the game they want to be, explore storylines that don't have to fit heteronormative ideals that other games kind of treat as the fundamental part of it. It's just been The Sims has always been a great space for just LGBTQ plus people to just play, have fun, and like express themselves. So to see the company behind that game, that decides how that game exists, that decides that game's future, that decides that game's availability, be bought by two separate companies that have very explicit hostility towards the LGBTQ plus community. Again, with Saudi Arabia, is just literal, like being gay is illegal over there. Doesn't make sense. And then Jared Kushner, again, son-in-law of President Trump. Trump's 2025, Project 2025 was very explicit about the target it was going to put on LGBTQ people's backs. And we've seen it be executed. We've seen how this administration has treated trans people, how it's tried to erase them from the public, how they quite literally want them to be no topics in higher education institutions. Their own rhetoric, every single moment they try to blame any type of crisis on trans people, on gay people, generally speaking. Like, this administration has not tried to hide the fact that it is deeply homophobic, deeply transphobic, and in their ideal world, gay people don't exist, which is impossible because gay people will always exist. It's not a choice. That's just how it is. Which means that it's just going to be their mission to make it a living hell for them. But without getting too far away from the main topic, having two separate entities, again, that are so blatant in their homophobia, transphobia, misogyny, owning a game like The Sims is real cause for concern. Now, I'm going to have like a larger piece about this going up on the blog. That's not going to be about my personal opinions on this. That's kind of what this is for, but more just what's going on in the community with some people that I talked to over the last week, responding to the news that I hope to have ready by the beginning of next week. Which will also say, anybody in my own community, if you guys want to talk to me, be quoted for this article, because so many of you are Sims players, I would love to actually talk to you guys about this specifically. We can do that over DMs, over in Discord or whatever is comfortable for you. I'll put another announcement in the Discord too, because I know some of you are Sims players. But that would be explicitly for the blog. And yeah, it just really blows. It just really blows. Here's the official press release that they released on September 29th. They said Electronic Arts Incorporated, a global leader in interactive entertainment, today announced that it has entered a definitive agreement to be acquired by an investor consortium comprised of PIF, the Public Investment Fund from Saudi Arabia, Silver Lake, and Infinity Partners, in an all-cash transaction that values EA at an enterprise value of approximately $55 billion. This transaction positions EA to accelerate innovation and growth to build the future of entertainment. As it says, this is a total acquisition. 100% of EA is being acquired by this investment group. PIF rolling over its existing almost 10% stake in the company, and is planned to be ready. Transaction details, yes. Approve. Expected to close in Q1 of fiscal year 27. Fiscal year 27. That usually supposed. Oh so, no, I was actually thinking about this. Right. This is low key. This is fiscal year 2027. Okay, no, that's correct. Because if you don't know, fiscal years don't actually start in the year of it. So like fiscal year 2027 actually lines up with like somewhere in the second half, early second half of 2026. So this is a deal whose ramifications people will not be waiting long for. It's going to be something that's felt within a year's time. Yeah, it's just awful. It's just awful. So then again, what does this mean for this channel? Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna want to stream The Sims. Like I've thought about it all week since the news has come out, and just like full stop. It's just not something I'm feeling like I'm gonna want to participate in anymore. With 100% of the acquisition being there, there's a couple of reasons for this. Which mostly come down to there's no way for me to be playing this game and not feel like in some way or another that I'm going to be doing some level of not like approval. Marketing and advertising is not the right word, because I would not say that our reach is big enough for that quite yet to say that, but this is at the end of the day a channel that spends a lot of time playing The Sims, but it's not dependent on The Sims. We've seen that multiple times. This channel existed before The Sims. It'll exist after it. And just with this recent news with Saudi Arabia bringing into ownership, with me just no longer feeling comfortable about the fact that they're going to have 100%. Like, you know, they own some stake in it beforehand, which I'll be honest, I wasn't really privy to, but that comes with the Malavine. Come on, man, we're trying to have a heart to heart right now. Can you come on? Just go on a timeout. Go on a timeout. I'm really trying to ban you. Just go on a timeout real quick. Yeah, it just is gonna feel weird. It's just ultimately going to feel weird. I don't want to even pretend like I'm okay with this choice. Just the people involved are just way too deeply horrible. I don't want to seem like I am adding some kind of credibility to this deal. I don't want to seem like I'm okay with it, because I'm just very much not. And so it's just as sad as to say, I think, unless something deeply changes about this entire affair, this is going to no longer be Sims is not going to be in the rotation for a bit. And we'll keep this updated. You know, we'll stay abreast of this, because, like, again, it's still a series and franchise that I love a lot. So I don't want to like have to be gone with it completely. And maybe this will be something I change my mind on over time. We'll see how it feels about it at the end of the day. But as things stand right now, I think we're going to take a step back from The Sims for the foreseeable future. Now, with that being said, this is still a channel that loves life sims. We love making stories out of them. We love making jokey jokes. And we love games, most importantly. And so my thinking currently is that in place of The Sims, we're going to have to find either a separate life sims game, period, that we can play in perpetuity, or just find another forever game, generally speaking. And when I say forever game, I just mean a game that'll take a long period of time that we can constantly come back to. And so in the future, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping it'll be Paralyzed. You guys know I'm excited for this game. You know that I've been ready for it. We've talked about it multiple different streams at this point, maybe I think like upwards of 3. The early access drops on December 8th. I've been following this game for the better part of a year now, or almost a year now. I'm excited for its build mechanics. I'm interested in seeing what its interpersonal relationships are going to look like. The team and its FAQ seems to be really dedicated to making sure this game has some legs to go for a while. It's already made clear that it's going to any content updates, at least at the moment. This will always change, but at least at the moment, they have stated that all content updates and expansions per se will be free with just the initial base purchase of the game. This has a lot going for it. So I'm hoping that when the summer rolls around and we check this out, it's going to have some legs for us to play with it. I'm really hoping it's going to have some legs for us to check this out. Well, with that being said, we still have to basically figure out something else to play in the meantime. And so what I'm thinking is structure-wise, we're gonna kind of do something similar to what I was saying we're going to do with the Sims rematch. Instead, this time being, I don't want to play a rematch right now either until I get a different controller that's not going to die on me every 5 seconds in the middle of a game, because at that point it just was starting to become miserable, like genuinely miserable. So I'm thinking instead, we're going to try and do a structure. We do one demo each stream, one demo game to play, so that way y'all can go hop on your respective things and go grab it yourself too, and then we jump into whatever the whatchamacallit, long period game is that we're going to be playing. So I think that's going to basically be what that is. Okay. What that's going to be. No one saw that. And so now it's just kind of a matter of choosing what that game is actually going to be that we play each week. There's a lot of long games that we have options for that I've owned already and that we could do a lot in. Brotherman Zozar, watching him play Cyberpunk has definitely made me want to actually go out and check that game out. I did recently get the game Paradise Killer that I've been meaning to play forever and a day, and wouldn't be too against checking that out on stream for a bit, but I might just do it in my own free time, to be honest. I already got a heck of a bunch of demos, and we will have demos to do anytime, so I don't really want to think about a demo right now. So I'm thinking Cyberpunk could be something we put in rotation. Maybe we can go back into Marvel Rivals for a bit. We could also do like a good Stardew Valley, because that will be the vibe. I know I've been meaning to play that for a while in and of itself. I'm trying to think if there's any other like long games to play. Eventually we could get a big RPG from Atlas, like a Metaphor, or maybe even get back into Persona 5, which would be something in and of itself. What in the hell? Oh, right, I forgot I do have that on there already. I'm trying to just look at my Steam library and see what else is here. And then also we can always like loop in some other stuff too that's like, oh, I know that this game's gonna take a short time, so we'll dedicate to like the month of October to X game, right? So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. We could also, I have 12 hours in Elden Ring. I did not think I actually even had that much time. Okay. But yeah, so there's a couple of different games that I think I'm going to kind of build a list up of. I'm going to drop it in the Discord. I'm going to be like, hey, of these games, what are y'all feeling for like the long game we come back to every week? We also, I think it's going to end up being like a big RPG, because those like you can sink hundreds of hours into. So like we could literally spend an entire year on like a singular couple games. I think they'll just make sense and line up with like where my focus is going right now anyway. This will be cool. It'll be nice. Even right now, I'm looking at The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Is something that we could be playing as well. There's just a lot of stuff. I'm trying to just look at what else is here. I already played Sleeping Dogs. I'm feeling like it might actually even be Elden Ring 2. Because we have Elden Ring, we have Witcher 3. Low-key, we could do one of those like city building games too. We also have Baldur's Gate 3 itself too, a game that I have an embarrassingly short amount of time into that I'm supposed to play more with my partner. So there's a lot here, and I'm going to actually start building that list out on my phone real quick. There we go. Okay. List will be stream options. You have Baldur's Gate 3. We have The Witcher. Ooh, and honestly, The Witcher would make sense because we know for a fact that The Witcher 4 is coming out. Definitely not soon, but it's on its way. They've shown footage of it. It exists. It's real. That'd make a lot of sense. We also still have Cyberpunk, which I did start a file of again recently, but it's literally only like the first hour of the game that I even got into, so that wouldn't really be changing much. Trying to think if there's anything else here. Could check out Discounty properly too on here. And then, like I said, we'll do one demo each week too to loop that in. Because the demos will always be easy. It'll be always fun. It'll keep things fresh. I think that'll be nice for just making sure the energy brings in something new each time. Oh yes, it's Stardew Valley. I'm trying to think if there's any other games on here that I currently own that we could do. Oh, I could play Disco Elysium on stream properly. That's still something I haven't done, and it would be dedicating like a proper amount of time into it. So I'm gonna put that down as an option. The only problem with Disco Elysium is that's kind of a hard game to drop back into after some time, after like a week away from it. The other games I don't really care too much about dropping back in after like some time, because I know that's just how they function. Let's see. I think that'll make sense. I think that's good for now. Oh, I guess I could play GTA finally as well. She still haven't played GTA. Oh, we could do a what's it called? Walk up to GTA 5 type deal, or you just get our way through GTA before getting to GTA 6. That is always an option. But I think that's where we're going to stick it for right now. Did we get one game? Why is Steam acting like we only bought one game in all of 2020 and it's Among Us? I was, to be fair, I was on my Switch heavy. At that time, so. And we can also replay a Danganronpa game. We have a couple of options for like a long-term game to play that I think I would actually like stay invested in on stream. Like it'll be a good stream game. Cause that was the one downside with Death Stranding. As much as I was enjoying it, I haven't come back to it. I know I can see that like I am enjoying it, but I really have to make myself finish that game. And then it was just like the long periods in between the streaming, or not in between stream, but in between everything going on, was not making that very stream conducive for me personally. But yeah, I think that's how we're going to do things now. I'm going to. Should I make a survey? I think I'll just decide this one myself. We won't start any of those games today. We will definitely be starting that on probably Sunday when we're back to our usual programming for streaming. Today, I just wanted to hop on and like make a larger update about things. We'll definitely make sure to like reiterate all of that on Sunday too, since I know this was an odd time to like stream, but I didn't stream last Sunday and I didn't want to just put a full 2 weeks in between of absence. That would have felt crazy. I would have felt crazy doing that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth mentioning. I'm gonna put y'all onto this article real quick from Laura Kate Dale. I think this is worth read, kind of very similar to what I was talking about how the community and the LGBTQ plus community in specific is impacted by the acquisition. My story is going to be a little bit similar in just terms of who I'm talking to. I'm going to be definitely more focused on talking about the larger communities than just my own personal relationship in that one. Like I said, that's kind of what this stream was for. But I really enjoyed this piece. I think it really gets to the heart and speaks in plain language so much of the potential and personal reasons behind the discontent of this acquisition. So please go give that a read. Again, it's called I'm a Trans Gamer, EA Sale to Saudi Arabia, and Jared Kushner Terrifies Me, some Laura Kate Dale. This is my own site. Just going to put y'all in case you haven't read it. Last piece came out about a week and a half ago. Again, the next one's definitely going to be the EA piece that I was just talking about. In the meantime, tons of good stuff to read on there right now anyway. I'm going to be pushing the website heavy in the coming year. I'm really feeling like this is where I want my energy to be at right now. So be on the lookout for that. And also just to offer a bit of palate cleansing news, because like Jesus Christ, do I think it's needed. Something that was cool that I saw recently, GLAAD, the nonprofit organization focused on LGBTQ plus representation and advocacy, launched a program for developers called Queer Emerging Developers. Let's take a look at the official announcement. GLAAD Gaming announces new Queer Emerging Developers program. Over the past decade, GLAAD Gaming has worked to improve how the video game industry engages with LGBTQ stories and players. This commitment has included consulting directly with video game studios and dev teams to ensure LGBTQ content is authentic, spotlighting queer inclusive games at the GLAAD Media Awards, and publishing research on representation in games and LGBTQ gamers. Together, these initiatives reflect GLAAD's belief that authentic representation in media can create positive cultural change for LGBTQ people. Yet, even with the growing awareness of the importance of inclusive storytelling, more important opportunities exist to support the creators who make these games possible. That is why we are thrilled to announce that GLAAD Gaming, supported by Logitech, shout out Logitech, is launching Queer Emerging Developers, a program for LGBTQ video game developers who are passionate about cultivating an industry that uplifts queer voices and champions in video games with bold, boundary-pushing stories. Snaps, snaps, snaps. This might not be a poetry slam, but this whole thing is sounding like music to my ears. Queer Emerging Developers is designed to empower early to mid-career LGBTQ developers with tools and a platform to create impactful LGBTQ representation and foster a more inclusive player culture. Over the course of 4 months, so it's a 4-month program, a selected cohort of eligible developers will gain access to mentorship from industry professionals and training by the GLAAD Media Institute. Equipped with experience working on projects such as The Sims 4, funny how that's the first thing that pops up here, Apex Legends, and Tell Me Why, members from the GLAAD Gaming team can offer practical insights on everything from designing inclusive LGBT characters to effectively communicating queer stories in marketing and media. So, just a bit of bright spot news that I feel like was good to hear, given just how much of the rest of this week's news has sucked. Glad to see that things are still occurring in the space to try and help out queer developers, especially considering that just the entire industry is in shambles right now and does not look to be improving anytime soon, at least when you're looking at the big budget studios like EA, like Microsoft, hell, even PlayStation. Like, no one's really been immune to the gigantic amount of layoffs that have been occurring in super majority of which were been occurring in North America specifically. And as we know, marginalized groups are always some of the first to be impacted, or the most severe whenever it comes to any type of slashing. Just, we're the first to go. It's the pattern of history. If you want like another not perfect one-to-one, but a similar example, when you look at all of the people that have been impacted by the federal government's mass layoffs, disproportionate amount of Black women have been thrown back into the job search by the mass layoffs because they are heavily represented in the federal workforce. So they have been one of the groups most impacted and make up the groups that have seen the most job loss within their demographic since President Trump has entered office. So it's again, news like this that kind of washes the soul a little bit and reminds you that things are awful, but people are still trying to do things to make things better. Is always warms the heart. So yeah, keep that on your radars. Let me drop that in the Discord as well, so people have that should they want to share that with people. Should they know any game developers? Should they be wanting to be game developers themselves? Hopefully this program exists for more than 1 year, and we'll be taking in applicants all the time. Should any of you guys discover that you want to do some game development, because I know all of y'all be gay as shit. I know how that be going. So yeah, let's close that up. Close that up. Yeah, I think we're just gonna spend about 20 or so minutes. Oh, looks like my thing's already about to die, so let me replace that real quick. I'm going to hide myself real quick so this doesn't look crazy. But yeah, in the meantime, I kind of want to take a look at some of the games coming out in October. You know, since we're not going to be starting anything big today, probably will on Sunday once I decide which game we're going to start. I'm going to have to choose. Oh, you know what? I gotta make sure I choose a game that's actually going to be like mouse and keyboard friendly too. Because even though I was low key thinking about The Witcher as an option, I remember that game being something that I prefer to play on my on my controller. So we'll have to see. Also, let me put this on the charger. And aside of that, I want to take a look at some things that'll be coming down the pipeline that I'll probably be trying to cover on the personal blog, so y'all can still see my opinions on those things. I'm also trying to remember, there were any recent showcases that I missed? There was the PlayStation one. I don't think I ever reacted to anything on here. Wolverine looks fine. Saros looks interesting. It looks like it'll be more fun to play than to watch be played, honestly speaking. What else stood out from that? I know Final Fantasy Tactics got a little shout out, but I already know about that. I'm trying to remember what else was at that PlayStation showcase. Not a lot was actually. It was a good showcase. I remember being. Just now I'm realizing just how much of it I didn't walk away from being like, I need to get this. So I don't know. So let's just go back to looking at October. Obviously, most important thing to me, literally a week from now, Little Nightmares 3. Not sure if I'm going to be getting it day one, but it's a game that I will be playing before the year is out. So definitely looking forward to that. We'll definitely want to make some stuff on the website, the blog site for it as well. Recently replayed Little Nightmares in my own time. I can see why that game created the series that it did. It definitely holds up in a very interesting way. That Ball Pit game that I kept, you know what? I gotta look at what footage of Ball Pit is, because I've seen so many people talk about this game, talk about it excitedly. And I also think that it is. Is there a demo for this on Steam? I think there is. I'm also just throwing in some random updates right now. Oh my god, Marvel Rivals has a massive update that I've been putting off. 15 gigabyte update going on for Marvel Rivals, just off to the side. But let me check real quick. Let's see. Does Ball Pit have a demo? Maybe that's something we can do. We probably can look at it, check out a demo right now. Oh, there is a demo right now. So there's so many people I saw talking about this game. How much is the demo space wise? Only 405 megabytes? Oh, that'll be done downloading before I'm even finished with this sentence, because I'm stuttering. And it is done. I'm actually gonna really enjoy the demo format, because then I'm going to be able to just kind of like play some stuff, and then we'll be able to, just see if something's gonna replace the long game that we play. Oh, I did not realize that Mr. Diddy was going to be getting his sentencing today too. Well, good riddance. Not enough time. Not enough time. Let's see. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur from Strange Scaffold comes to iOS. That'll be interesting. Maybe I will get that actually. Stray Children. I saw this get. Oh, Mina the Hollower. Right. I played a demo of this and I really enjoyed this. If you don't know what Mina the Hollower is, it's coming from the people that made Shovel Knight, Yacht Club games. Oh, I didn't even realize that they shared some details about it in August. But I played this demo. I forget when I played this demo. When? Hold on. I can look at my Steam library real quick for this one. When did I play this demo? Was this a couple months ago? No, it was definitely sooner than May. Or did I get rid of it because I knew I couldn't do it anymore? Yeah, I did get rid of it. Okay, I did play that recently. Oh wait, I can go on my blog site, because I made that blog around when I was playing it. Oh yeah, this was in June. Yeah, Minute the Hollow rocks. When that game comes out, I'm definitely going to be sinking some hours into it. Is that going to be coming to? What is that coming to actually? It is coming to the Switch. I'm definitely going to be buying that game on the Switch. I think that's definitely a Switch game. I've been trying to use my Switch more recently. I've been playing Celeste on it the last couple of days because I finally wanted to play Celeste all the way through, and I've been enjoying the hell out of that. Celeste is super good. Celeste is like really good actually, which is not news, but news to me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. What are the new details here? It's subscribers right now. I'm not subscribing to Game Informer at the moment. But yeah, I think Me to the Hollow and Little Nightmares are probably my biggest games I'm looking forward to. I'm going to try and make sure I have something up on the website for both of those at some point. Me to the Hollow, since it comes out on Halloween, I will probably be doing a post for it in November rather than in October. And I'm hoping to keep the other stuff still going for Little Nightmares, have something up by the end of October. Because I don't want to rush it, man. I don't want to rush it. What's the benefit of having your own website if you make yourself rush things? I do want to be posting to it more. Now that my endless mode internship finally ended, and I'm going to, a little spoiler, but you're going to still be seeing my name at that website still. Or in this couple of, just for the foreseeable future. But I do want to invest more time in my own website so people have a reason to subscribe, keep looking at it. Even if I gotta just kind of not rush stuff out. I want to make sure stuff is actually going out. I'm going to definitely be taking October to do that. What else is coming out in November? I know Silent Hill F just also came out. I know Ghost of Yotei came out 2 days ago. I didn't realize Super Mario Galaxy was coming to the Switch this week too. A lot of things came to the Switch. Damn, a lot of things came out today. I know Brotherman Zozar's playing Digimon Storytime Stranger right now. I see that is evident on his Discord. Battlefield 6 also comes. Damn, I didn't realize how packed October actually was. Okay, October, I see. What does Ball Pit come out on? Comes out on the Switch as well. I'm trying to just use my Switch more. And then November itself, not a ton of stuff in November that I was aware of. I know so Yakuza Kiwami is coming to Switch 2. Kirby Air Rider, I'm not going to have a Switch 2 by November, so like that's not really relevant to me. A new SpongeBob SquarePants game, unironically might. Luminous Arise. Okay, I actually do want to play. I played the demo on my PS5 and I actually really enjoyed this. So that's just going to be on November. Hyrule Warriors, that's a Switch 2 exclusive. Never mind. November has like literally the most important game of the year coming out. I forgot about that, dude. Unbeatable's getting is coming out in November. Demon School's also coming out in November. Oh man, no wait, November is actually kind of stacked. I didn't even realize that. Okay, wait, Unbeatable comes out in November. Oh, so does Goodnight Universe. Damn. Unbeatable comes out November 6th. I did not know that. Damn. I was going to start putting out pieces even before I finish games, just more like impressions on stuff that I'm going through, because then I don't really have to worry about reviews. I've just been wanting to do that in general. I did that with Me and Holler and the demo stuff in general anyway. But damn, dude, I didn't realize November, there was got a couple of things I care about. Goodnight Universe is another thing I'm paying attention to, because that comes from the people that made Before Your Eyes, one of the games in 2024 that did make me cry. Game definitely hit me in the feels, man. Just that was the one with the mechanic that would move time forward anytime you blinked. Had a really just good and intimate story with the protagonist that you were playing. I don't want to spoil it too much. I really think it's something worth checking out yourself. Very cool game. But yeah, Demon School comes out then. The SpongeBob game, did not know that was a thing. That's hilarious. Yeah, Unbeatable's gonna rock. You guys already saw me play the demo for a couple of months ago. We all loved it here. We're probably definitely going to at least dedicate some stream time to it regardless. It's just gonna be like something that we gotta fit in somewhere, whether that be the replacement for the demo of the stream day, whatever it may be. Definitely something we're gonna bring into the stream. Demon School probably gonna be something I play on my own time, frankly, but very excited regardless. Definitely something to look out for yourself if you're a fan of Persona, by the way, at all. Persona with a mix of tactic games is like that game sales pitch, so definitely look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much All I want to talk about in terms of upcoming releases, November's actually looking like the month for me. November's actually looking like the month for me. December still is a little bit quiet. It looks like mostly like Switch 2 stuff. Oh, and Paralives, of course, 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 of course. But outside of that, not too much else, which is kind of good. I would like to use that lull at the end of the year that it usually comes to finish whatever stuff I still got going on. Still had to finish Expedition 33 as well. I realized I got to the active end 2 and just never came back to that game. I haven't touched Clair Obscur in literal months at this point. Yeah, last time I played it was May. That is officially 5 months ago, which is insane to think about. But that's what happens. But okay. I think now we're gonna finish off and check out this ball pit demo real quick. Again, a game that I've heard nothing about. People keep passingly mentioning this, and like anytime they remember it's coming out, they're like, oh, right, ball pit, which is like usually a good sign for a game. Game by Kenny Sun and Friends, Devolver Digital. That is loud. It looks like it's loud in my ear. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit for y'all. I'm gonna keep it loud in my ear though. Also, Justice. Oh, this looks sick. The visuals on this thing. Damn. Ball pit, okay. We're gonna change the stream information real quick. We'll probably do this for about 25 minutes. Ball pit. Someone's got 900. Who's playing this right now that has 912 viewers while they're playing it? Okay, I kind of know nothing about this game. I just heard it passionately, so I'm excited. Demos, and lockdown. Balbalon has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Yeah, Balbalon got his shit rocked. This looks really good on my screen right now. Holy shit. Whoa. The Bone and Yarrow. Okay, so WASD. Okay, so we still got some WASD going on here. Okay. Aim, shoot with that. Okay. Nothing too complicated. Do I have to avoid myself at all? Oh, whoa. Oh, I see. I'm actually low-key already doing a bad job. I need you to die. Okay, there we go. This is what every mobile game... Well, technically get close to reach... What do you mean? What are you gonna attack me? How are you gonna attack me? Press F to attack on auto-firing? I don't want to do no auto-firing. What do you think this is? Oh, I leveled up. Okay, wait. Endurance speed went up? That's a Black King right there. Oh, okay, wait, there's upgrades too. Deal damage and boost 40 times and slower. Explodes to 2 for big balls and him. Shoot 1 to 2 BOs each time you're healed. Well, I don't think I'm healing or anything yet, so... Whoa. Oh my god, they're like actually like running up on me. I'm pressing 1, 2, or 3, and I died. Okay, I wasn't understanding what I was doing, but I do now. Oh, they sent all the way back up to the base too? Damn. Welcome to New Babylon, your home base. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Oh wait, is there an overworld component to this? What? Are you like building up back civilization? Oh my god, okay. Okay, let's just put a dead center, why not? Place a forest tile? Okay. Okay. Before getting exhausted. Oh, okay. They also become a ball. Okay. You'll need to research you guys to construct other buildings and upgrades. Okay. I can't upgrade anything because I'm broke. What's up, Neil? You're back? I'm glad to see you're back. I started up a demo real quick while you were gone. Expand? Okay. Nope, I'm too broke for that. Too broke for me. Too broke for me. One of the members blue cases, which means obviously we're getting married. I mean, obviously. When's the date? Oh, so there's a... ooh, wait, there's a couple different things available. What's this? That's just my sister. Oh, they got a couple. Okay, I see you, ball pit. Oh, when's this game come out again? Oh god, there's so many games coming out in the second half of the year. Guys, subscribe to the website so I can just make a career out of talking about and playing these more. Or better yet, make people subscribe to the stream. Whatever we need to do to get people numbers up here. So I can put on a schedule. I mean, you better let them know quickly. You know how these K-pop stars be, man? They be busy. I'm going to die quickly again. I'm going to die quickly again. I'm going to die quickly again, aren't I? I feel like I'm going to die quickly again. Okay, endurance. Inflicts 4 stacks of bleeding. Increased crit chance. Increased crit chance with enemies in... On the left side? That's so specific. That's so specific. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again already. I'm gonna die again already. Jesus. Okay, this game was like not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I love the way you put that. It was the leader's birthday, so they extended the concert. What do you mean I gotta work longer on my birthday? All I gotta say is that Sylvia and Curtis are missing their favorite eater right now. That's crazy, but so real. You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. You don't even know what you're missing. I respect it. I respect it, Neo. I really do. I want you to know that. Okay. This is you're taking too long to kill them. You're taking way too long to kill them, brother. Brother, you're taking way too long to kill them. Why is that ball not killing them faster? Oh my god. Okay, wait, no, we're good, we're good, we're doing good, we're showing. Oh, coming in with the clutch. Coming in with the clutch. Coming in with the clutch. I fall to my knees in despair. Is there a lot of, I mean, I know like there's obviously a lot of speculation about K-pop stars and like who they're in their dating lives. There's like possible not to be almost. Passes through enemies? That's hilarious, I love that. Dude, how are people playing this game? I feel like I feel like I want to be doing so much better than I actually am right now, and I am not. That makes me really sad. At any given point. Okay, I figured. Oh, that helps, that helps, that helps. In the same column as you? Yeah, let's just do some level up, do some level up, do some leveling up. Equipment 1 at our times. Okay. What's the rate of those rumors ever being true? I feel like they probably wouldn't be, like most of the time, 90% of the time. But I'm so curious regardless. Okay, I'm immediately seeing his game's appeal. No. This is definitely gonna be a game I want to get on the Switch actually, because I can see the replayability factor going hard. Are they relationships or fucking in general? I mean, I would make that assumption too. I would hope they are, honestly speaking. I don't want them to be like, that's, you know, relationships, love, romance, or if nothing else, sex is a healthy part of just like, you know, life. If that's how you, that's stuff that you want in your life. So I'd hope that idols, you know, even with all the contractual obligations, still get an opportunity to engage in all that stuff in a way that's healthy. Because listen, if there's anything that we've been seeing over the past year with all the Diddy shit and the Epstein stuff, there's a lot of people in power that be abusing the hell out of that position of power that they be in. So I need you out of here. I need you out of here. I need you out of here in particular. There we go. Balls to the aimers after hitting the back of the field, otherwise damage is reduced by 20%. Hell no, that sounds horrible. Let's do some burn. Let's do some burn. Let's do some burn. We all know how burn works. We all know how burn works. Yeah, see, that burn one, that's what we needed. That's what we needed, that's what we needed. Alright, level up again. Inflicts 4 stacks of bleed. Get one, become scattered? My aim's already scattered. To toggle auto firing? Auto firing doesn't seem very fun. Oh, I don't want auto fire. I don't want auto firing. I like having to choose. Give me that vision. I want that vision. I want that vision. So dating are true, but most of them are just insane. Like these two items have the same hoodie, but in different colors. Oh my god, did you know that these guys actually went to the exact same store? It was a year apart, and one of them wasn't even technically born yet at the time the other guy got the hoodie, because this one star's 18 and the other star is like 37. But something there possibly. I love that that so much of like coverage of celebrities' dating life is where conspiracy theories thrive most. What is this? Magic staff? Increase area effect damage? I don't have area effect damage yet, do I? Pass me the rock, pass me the rock, pass me the rock. It's so interesting the way that like a level progresses. Oh wait, right, if they get to the bottom of the screen, they automatically hit me too. I completely forgot about that part. I actually have to hit them. They have the time to be normal built. Oh, okay, that's nice. It's just traditionally you hear so many horrible things about that industry and their ability to have like free time that it's just I'll be the first to admit I don't do the research myself to like know how much it's changed over the years, if it's gotten better in terms of its labor conditions for said performers. Do I want to stack this? Ooh, I kind of want to stack this. Ooh, win? I'll take that. I would like them to be slower. I would like them to be slower. It'd be really helpful if they were slower, especially since I have burn going on right now. I'm just vibes going on. I'm glad that you're glad that I'm streaming. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. But yeah, I was joined to hop on today, do a little kind of like an update and announcement stream, just talking about changes that will be coming with to the channel towards the end of the year, with some bigger news now being known in like the larger gaming space. TLDR, expect to see a lot more demos. Expect to see a lot more demos. Expect for us to change our forever game. But forever game, I just mean a game that we come back to anytime I'm streaming, because I wanted to build one out. I think it might be The Witcher 3. The longer I think about it. Increase fire rate. Ooh. What's the increased damage taken? Because my health is doing pretty good right now. What the hell is that? What the hell is that back there? What the hell is that back there? What the fuck is that back there? No. I need that handled. I need that handled. I need that handled. I need that handled now. I need that handled now. the fuck is that? What the? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not one of those super try-hard gamers that want you to throw the big challenge at me immediately. I want you to baby step me in here. Nice health. Increase ball launch speed by 20% by getting knocked back each time you shoot a ball. All baby balls are 20% more damage. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. We need some more overall damage output right now. Why is that not dead? Why is that not dead? I'm shooting directly at it. I'm shooting directly at it. No, bro. No, bro. No, dude. They already got like some like cult nonsense going on. No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. Oh, finally. There we go. I know. I literally read that announcement while streaming. Only 4 years is insane. Like, genuinely, the man is a actual monster. Every 7 to 12 arrows spawn a stone sword when it is high. Stone swords are immune to ball damage and move the field, blocking attack enemies in the way. Oh my god, I would love to see that. I want to see what that looks like. Sheriff's office? Ooh, new character unlocked? That's like that. Evolution features certain into power from new balls? Oh. Ooh, wait. I want to see what an evolution looks like. Wind and fire? What does that do? Inferno applies one second bar everything to all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Oh, I gotta see what that looks like. Oh, okay, this game rocks actually. What the hell? No wonder everyone keeps talking about it. When a demo does its job, it makes you want to buy the game. When a demo actually does its job, I'm crying. Earthquake? I want to see what that is. Hell, mostly we just want to keep playing this just so I can see what the other abilities are. I'm scared about how close I'm about to die right now. Jesus. No. I'm taking way too much damage right now. I'm taking way too much damage. Because I'm not getting the other side of the screen. But yeah, it is insane that Diddy only got 4 years. Like, genuinely. He should have way more. Hopefully he does something in prison that makes them want to keep him in there longer. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is like really fun actually. Okay, let's give it one more go. I think I have an understanding what my strategy needs to be now too. I gotta make sure that this beginning part, I'm hitting that back row a lot, but not trapping the ball up there too much. Because if I start trapping the ball up there, the people in the front start getting up in it too much. So I kind of need to make sure I'm getting like some good. I also need to make sure I'm strafing a bit more. I feel like I think right now I'm realizing how much. Bro was already booking gigs for next week. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, see, like I trapped my big ball up there, and now, oh, there we go. Thank you. And I need to clear up this front part again. Okay, he's doing it really slow though. I need you to be faster right now, buddy. Buddy, I need you to be faster. Buddy, I need you to be faster. There we go. Thank you. I need you to be way faster than you're beating this now. Good lord. 4 stacks of bleeding. In the same column? Laser? Bro, what? Oh, okay. That's like an actual laser. That's like an actual laser. Interesting that you can't see when the ball that you get like launches per se. Like you can probably keep a good track of it because you know like it's there. But still, interesting. Ball side sensitivity increased by 20% with each bounce. Ooh, increases move speed by 10%. This ball speed. Oh, let's see this. Let's see how this works. Oh my god, it's going so slow. Brother, no, my brother in Christ. No, that's way too slow. My brother in Christ, that's way too slow. Oh, okay, but then it starts speeding up like crazy like that. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see the vision, I see the vision. See, the only issue though, if I do that, is I'm gonna need that ball to like find a way to get into that back row a little bit. And right now, who the hell is that? 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 Oh yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, yeah. Fusion reactor efficient. Take that real quick. Alright. Now I need that ball to get us some movement speed. I need you to get a little bit trapped up there. I know I said earlier I don't need you to get trapped, but I actually do need you to get trapped. Because it's the only way that I'm gonna get that up. Okay, wait, I gotta throw one of these balls up there. No! No! Oh, I screwed the pooch. I screwed the pooch badly on here. I deadass screwed the pooch badly. Freeze ball? 4% chance. I want that stone soldier again. He was low-key like being helpful as hell. I'm dead. Damn, dude. Woodmaster, increase the harvest clock by 0.2. Pierce 2 boulders when harvesting. Probably should actually go see what's up with that harvesting more. I like that the cinematic exists. Select housing. Select the sheriff's office to build it. Oh, I actually gotta place this somewhere. Oh, okay. I can rotate it. Well, I kind of want the sheriff's house to be like a little up front, no? I want it to be looking at everything. I like that. The itchy finger. I hate that as a name, bro. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. Warfare? What the fuck? How do I do the harvesting again? Right. There you go, dude. So I have 2 wood and 2 things. Thoughts on Yod or Silent Hill F? I haven't picked up either yet. Although I watched a good amount of gameplay actually of Silent Hill F at this moment. It looks pretty cool, honestly speaking. We love girl bosses. We love feminine rage games. We love games that are being pretty explicit about their about where they're coming from. With whatchamacallit, setting it in a time where feminism was on the rise in Japan. Very intentional choice that I'm a fan of. Alright, let's go into the rift one more time, man. Allows you to descend further into the depths of the pit. Let's do one more, Do you want to use Itchy Finger? Has scattered aim but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches ball if any are available. Could have full speed. Let's see how he plays. Have you got to play The Survivor? Anyone? Sort of calm down. What's been up with Nick? I still haven't listened to Cardi B's new album. I don't know why you saying Nicki forgot. Oh, you just start doing stuff automatically. So I don't even. Oh, that's why you're Itchy Finger. You don't care what I do. You just start doing shit. Aim is scatter shot. Oh, it won't be exactly dead on. Look at him. He's literally not even shooting straight down the line. I hate this guy. I hate him. I don't like him. But what's been going on with Nicki as of late? How's she been doing? I'm glad to hear she might have calmed down. Maybe. She's still crazy, but you know, I'm glad that she at least is having a moment of some reprieve. Leadership skill would be a good combination. You already have burn, so I low-key, yeah, we need something that goes through enemies. Actually, I need you to be going through enemies. I need something that's gonna have some bounce back going on there. Ooh, a ghost ball with that with that one trait that lets you up the damage when it's starting to like come from the back, actually, would go crazy right about now. Okay. We're chilling. Maybe we need to play this game when it comes out, to be honest. We need to be playing this game when it comes out on stream, dude. This is like, this got a good core loop going with each bounce. Let's do the baby ball ones for now because this is about scatter shots still. There's the fission. Have I listened to the new Cardi B album this year? What the music have I been listening to? I feel like I haven't actually I've been listening to music-wise in a while. Definitely been a minute. Let's do leadership one. I like that. Why is the ghost ball doing that? Okay. There we go. Alright. Almost hit that arrow to the face. That would have been bad. There's my guy. I got a nickname, you dude. I'm gonna call you, Tanner. No. Toddler. No. Tatum? Terry. Yeah, Terry. Go ahead, Terry. Go fight for me, Terry. Ooh, I do another one? Oh, the health goes up. Terry, do you want more health? I don't care about you right now, Terry. I gotta poison some people. You just gotta work, brother. Oh, because but her music is just anime. Barbara, Pink Friday, of course, is amazing. I feel like after Nikki was just okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You know, like what she brought to the culture and to the music is always gonna be undeniable. Like she really was it. Like just when she's locked in, Nikki is locked in. But yeah, I can't even pretend like I've been listening to her like that afterwards, after the hits, and the album as I did when they first came out. Pick up a gem. Let's do this actually. Fusion combines any two fully upgraded balls, combine their powers into one ball, plus only defused once. I already did evolution, right? Oh wait. Fuse! There we go. Ghost X burn. Passes through enemies. Damn. So does that mean I only have one ball now, or do I have two balls that do this? Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. That ghost ball is like really taking them out right now. Yes, okay, we finally got back past that first thing again. Alright, let's get going. That poison effect too, Jesus Christ. The poison isn't even like a ball for real. I mean it is, but like balls get turned into a bonus until they hit a wall. Floats around your character, shoots a baby ball aliens every 2 seconds. Move up full speed while shooting. Let's do this. Look at my little pea shooter. There you go. Okay, Itchy, I can't be mad. Itchy finger, you unfortunately are doing some magic for me right now, and I wish you weren't. It might just be my build though, and the fact that I understand the game better. We'll see. Oh shit, it's getting a little tight over there. It's getting a little tight over there. Alright, there we go. I need something good. Deals double damage, moves 40% slower? No. Yeah, increase the baby ball damage. I need them to be taking out people faster. Dexterity went up. Increase fire rate by 50%. Laser horizontal. Oh, interesting. That's actually pretty good for clearing people out. I would think so, at least. The upgrades just keep coming too, damn. Oh god, the upgrades are almost overwhelming. Let's do that real quick. I need that left side cleared out. I need that left side cleared out. I need that left side cleared out. I need that left side cleared out more. There we go. Why are they even all coming after me like this? Like, what's the beef? It cannot be that serious. It never is. Nothing should ever be so serious that you're willing to go fight a man or any person with a laser. Like, genuinely. I don't know what would have to compel me to ever feel comfortable doing that. But I must be dying anyway or something, honestly. On some real. Yeah, just be honest with each other for a second. Because there's no way in your right mind that you're fighting a nigga with a laser. That's just irresponsible at one point, you know? Genuinely. Then again, it's also irresponsible as hell to be fighting this many skeletons. Especially when they add them like this, dude. Jesus Christ. Look at my dude. Look at my dude putting in that work. Look at my dude putting in that work. He dying a little, but he'll be alright. Come on, I need those to go die faster. This is gonna be the last run. This is gonna be the last run. I want to end up on a high note. Oh, the camera. I just realized the camera. I'm so locked in right now. The camera. Wind passes through enemies and slows them down by 50%. Decrease damage taken by 10%. Balls go through enemies and deals damage until they hit the back of the field. The slowdown would be kind of helpful right now. I also want to start combining that possibly with the fire one, maybe even the poison one if that allows me to. Ooh. Let's do some upgrades first. Nice. Oh, it's getting even bigger now. It's getting even bigger now. It's getting even bigger now. What is that? No. I need that handle ASAP. I need that thing in the back handle ASAP. I don't know what the hell that is. I need that handle ASAP. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I don't know what that is. No, sir. I need him poisoned. I need him on fire. I need him having a windy day. I need him dead. What the... No. Sure, whatever. It's fine. I need him dead. I'm trying to think about what everyone's been listening to recently. I feel like I've been going back and listening to a lot of stuff that came out earlier this year. Been back listening to the Flip Turn album, Burnout Days. Got back into clips again. Trying to think. Saturday. I feel like I haven't been listening to that much on Saturday actually. Damn. I'm actually low-key shocked by how much I've not been tapping into the new stuff as of late. I'm really better about that. Jeez Louise, dude, what is happening? I need this Cthulhu in the front to die. Oh my goodness, dude. What is this? Increase crit chance? How is he not dead yet? How is he not dead yet? Okay, I'll take that. I need evolution. Let's do that one. Ew! Emit a radiation beam on hit that deals 22 implies 1 second radiation? We're dropping nuclear bombs out here? Jesus! I see it. Oh my god. Let's go with the fire. Yeah, we'll go fire. Gunsmith. All characters gain +1 bonus dexterity. Nice. Oh, so that's what the home base is for, to give you like up like the permanent up boost upgrades. Okay, that's an interesting way to go do that actually. Okay, I need that. I need this right side. I need this right side handled. I need this right side handled more. I need this right side handled more. Oh, I need so much more of this handled than it actually is currently. I need you dead. I need you dead. Oh, damn it. That was good. That was 11 minutes. Oh my god, he uploaded. He upgraded twice. Increased the range at which reads collected. Increased movement speed while harvesting by 20%. Sure. Oh, this is really good actually. This is like really good actually. Oh, I got so much more money. Upgrade. Increased growth rate and weak capacity as showing up. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about why I wanted to do that. Okay, well, guess that's what we're gonna be doing now. Nice. There's actually gotta be some intention behind that part too. That's really cool. You actually read a couple of different ways to make this game have way more intention than I expected. That's really sick. Jesus Christ though, hold on, how much? Oh, okay, wait, we're broke, not lacking resources. I just had to make sure what was going on. Okay, cool. This is a cool game. I'm gonna stop now because I knew it was gonna be a long stream, but might have to come back to Ball Pit demo on Sunday because that was really fun. I don't know, I really enjoyed that. Excuse me. Just feel like it's got stuff in my nose. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, I know today was going to be a short one, but like I said, today was just going to be a stream to let you know about the updates coming to the channel. Just to reiterate for anyone that's just joining now or watching now, Sims, in light of the EA acquisition by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners, we're not going to be streaming it. You know, let's talk about it. I still want to hear about what you're going if you continue to choose playing it, but just for me personally, with that news, with what I expect to happen, or just like we'll be monitoring. We'll see, you know, we'll watch in the future. I would love for this to have a complete 180 and for everyone to keep their jobs at the end of this, and for Trump and Saudi Arabia to magically not hate gay people. I just don't see that happening. So in light of that, we're going to be doing some other stuff. For now on, streams will be structured where we're going to be playing demos first, try to get a demo out the way. Either it takes up like 30 minutes, 2 hours, we'll see. And then we're going to go play a game that will make our long-term game. Not Death Stranding, since I think that one I kind of not burned out of, but I wanted to let that be an off-stream game for me to get through the story more faster. But something that's a bit looser with the structure, maybe something like a Stardew Valley, something like maybe a Cyberpunk. I'm really liking the way Witcher 3 sounds in my head right now, just because I know how that'll go. You said Death Stranding, please, after I just said Death Stranding. Probably not. We did play Death Stranding for a while. Yeah. Well, we'll see, though. Like I said, we're going to keep things flexible. If nothing else, though, one part that's going to be consistent is demos. We're going to be playing a hell of a lot more demos here soon. You know what? It's completely your right to boo me. We're going to get the demos going. Here with that. And yeah, man, I think that'll be it for today. If you have any other ideas for long games you'd want to see me play like on a weekly basis, if enough of you really want Death Stranding outside, I'm just a vibe. Maybe we'll come back to it. But outside of that, right now, I think the big contesters, I put it on my phone. Baldur's Gate 3, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Cyberpunk, Stardew Valley. I'm going to take out Disco Elysium. If we ever play Disco Elysium here, it'd have to be a day where I know I'm going to be streaming every single day for like a week straight. I don't want to have any interruptions if we ever play Disco Elysium on stream. You said, never mind, I'll take The Witcher. I'm liking the idea of The Witcher 3. I really am. It's tickling something in my brain right now to try playing that I'm liking it. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, I'll confirm for for Sunday. Also, I haven't forgotten about the reward streams for the Trans Journalists Association fundraiser at all. I know we haven't done them yet. It's mostly because things have been crazy in my life for a little bit, but the foreseeable future means that they'll be slowing down. So expect those streams to actually come in the second half of well, not fall or even the year. Really, we're in the last quarter. So look around October, November for those streams, man. We're gonna be cooking. We're gonna finally get to cooking. But okay. Appreciate all your time today, guys. It's been awesome chatting. I'm glad that you are all on the same page about everything. See you in the Discord. Be on the lookout for that article that I was talking about. And until Sunday, please take care of yourself. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your Saturday in its entirety. And yeah, just until next time. Ciao.